Hello guys, I also did a video of this before, basically saying, well, one of my biggest issues is here's another issue that I have. Sometimes when I think that my content is good, I just completely delete it and I restart. It isn't really a problem as much as just something that I generally do. Which sometimes it's good content, but I delete it because I stutter in it or if something goes wrong. Like this just looks weird as fuck. Like my eyes are literally. It's like I'm a snake devil. I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. All right. Anyways, so yeah, you know, if you know me, I might say that I like myself 100%. But even I have problems with myself. Like sometimes I'm not happy with who I've become, which is a problem that I've had all throughout high school. Like I've changed so much times that it's like I've changed so much times that I've literally been in every single group of high school, which some people just can't say. Like some people just stay in the same group within high school and just don't really move on and talk to other people. Which to the people who do that, I think that that is amazing, and I think that you should always stay the way that you are. Because I've hung out with the popular people, I've hung out with stoners. I became a stoner, which is not a proud, which is something that I'm not proud of. Um, I've hung out with the nerds. I've hung out with the outcasts. I was one of the three main outcasts of my high school. Yeah, like it's like if I could teach you guys anything about high school, it's to always be yourself and then never let anyone change you, and always hang out with the right people. Because what people don't understand sometimes is that it's the people that you hang around that molds your environment, or that molds your environment. That makes no fucking sense. It's people that you hang around that mold your personality. So, for example, if you hang out with stoners, you're going to become a stoner. You hang out with people that generally are ignorant, you're gonna become ignorant because they're gonna eventually get you into thinking that that is the right thing to do. Because in life, there is something called the social norm, which is far from normal. Like the thing that I don't get about society is why we all brag about having overly expensive things. Like if you do, go ahead. I don't really care if you do. I'm just saying, why would you brag if you're literally being scammed by a company? That just makes no sense to me. Like, why would you brag about being scammed? It's like me saying, "Oh yeah, bro, it's fucking sick, bro. Fucking sick thing happened to me. A guy pulled a gun to my head and robbed my wallet." That's basically what you're saying. And like, I have friends who do this all the time. Like, they say that, "Oh yeah, bro, I got the new shoes, I got the new hat, man. I'm fucking swag." Even though I've never heard anyone say swag, especially none of my friends. But still, they all eventually brag about their clothes. Well, not all of them, some of them. But yeah, it's like, what is the point of bragging if everyone should be individual? It's like, I think that people think that there's a social norm out there when people go through high school and when people genuinely mold their brains around their social group. And the thing is especially with my high school, it's like eventually all the people that don't know what to do with their lives end up doing drugs. Always. Like I'm like I've I'm not gonna say that I've never done drugs before because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say that I've never done stupid shit before. But I have. I'm not proud of it, but I've done it. But it's the fact that I could admit that I've done it and learn from my mistakes that like I actually grow to become a better person. Like people don't understand that. Like some people just continue doing the same thing because it's the easy way out or because it's the easy thing. You should never do that in life. as soon as you do that in life, you're fucked. Like, you are just fucked. Well, depending on what it is, because, you know, technically, technically, I'm officially, like, a paid you, well, paid because I generally haven't made any money off of it yet, which I'm glad, because now it's still a hobby, which, like, I actually like filming these videos and actually talking to you guys, even though it's only a one-way conversation where I'm just talking. But, you know, I generally like doing this because it's something that I wanted to do for a long time that I was so scared of doing because I was scared about what someone would say about it. Because, you know, I could say that I had the best years in high school, but that would just generally be a lie. Because I did. You know, I was bullied throughout most of my years in school. Because basically, I was always that one weird kid that didn't give two shits. But yeah, like I care now, but before I just generally didn't care about anything, which like I was smart back then. You know, like I generally knew what was good and what wasn't, and when to act weird and when not to. But you know, the more and more, like the more older I got, the more I stopped caring about what people my age thought of me. So basically, I know that they're just in the same boat as me, and they're just going through the same shit as I am, worrying about what other people think about, worrying about what other people are gonna say. When really you shouldn't worry about that. Like yeah, deep inside I worry about that, but I try not to. But sometimes you can't stop these things. Well, you can, and you will. You will stop caring about what people think about you. And I think and like even though guys go through this, I think it's only my opinion, and I'm not feminist or anything, but I think girls go through this a lot more because girls care so much about their appearance because they want to look pretty because they want to follow this social standard, and really the social standard isn't really right. Like my opinion of a perfect girl is a girl who doesn't wear any makeup, who's genuine, honest, and weird, and not weird in the way of like she'll stare at me when I'm sleeping at night. I would like, and I stared at my bed. I don't know why I stared at my bed when I said that. Anyways, like a weird girl in the sense of she's individual, where she doesn't care about what other people think about her, where she does what she wants to do. Except she's smart about it, because like I don't know, it's like throughout high school I met so much people that it's like I met so much people that just do stupid shit and they don't learn from their mistakes and stop doing it. Like that is what pisses me off sometimes. Well, not really pisses me off, but just shit that I don't understand about people. Like yeah, like I get that I learned from my mistakes, and I know that not everyone's gonna learn from their mistakes. Why is this crooked? I just realized that like I'm standing up straight and it's just crooked. I'm just gonna sit like this. Now, a little more center. All right, start. Um, yeah. So you know, it's just life sometimes brings you down and brings you up again. It's like I know I'm young, but I don't feel like I'm 17 at all. I feel like I'm 20. Like I feel like I'm 20 something because of all the lessons that I've learned through just doing stupid shit. Like I don't get why parents stop their kids from doing things, or basically run their kids' lives, even when they're in their teens. There we go. Even when they're in their teens, because like I know people where I know some people where their parents still run their life, and that I just don't understand. Like I feel like going to their parents and saying, "Hey, you don't need to run their life anymore. They're literally old enough to make their own decisions." Even though they're stupid decisions, but let them learn from it. Don't ever stop your kid from doing something, because guess what? Your kid's gonna end up doing it in the end, and then when he does it, and then when he keeps on doing the same thing, it's like eventually you are gonna realize that your kids are gonna do whatever they want to do in life. If it's doing drugs, to doing crime, to having sex, like stuff as basic as that. Like I met so much people like in high school, and I've heard so much stories of parents restricting kids, and those kids, I think that those kids turn up worse. Like I think when you give a kid freedom to actually grow on his own, he'll actually grow a lot a lot earlier. I've seen some weird shit in the corner, you know? Some shit you just don't want to say. And yeah, like, guys, I always have those weird moments in videos where I run out of shit to say, and I just stare at myself, you know? You know, I'm staring at myself, and I'm kind of like then thinking like, holy shit, like, the world's gonna see this, but I generally don't care about it, and I'm like, okay, you've grown a lot, Aaron, and you've done shit. By the way, if you don't know, that's like kind of like an inside joke with my mom. It's not really an inside joke. Well, I'll tell you why. It's basically it was this year, so we were gonna go on a plane, and I was bored, so then I just kept on doing this. Tell my mom, and yeah, now I'm just stuck doing this. I'm gonna edit that out. Just fuck that.